Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR. But we don't always just talk OSR, right? There's more stuff going on than that. We have the 2023 ENnies nominees. I'm waiting for the fanfare. I don't hear fanfare. Why is that? Well, I don't know. Let's take a look. The nominees for the 2023 ENnies Awards have been announced. Public vote will open on July 14th. Woohoo! August 4th at 8 p.m., the winners will be announced. So, a little short history on the ENnies. For a while, the judges were the same judges every year, or they were passing it on to a spouse or a friend. It was basically nepotism. Now, for the most part, these judges get physical product sent to them, and if they live in like Romania, you got to ship to Romania, and they can do whatever they want with the product after the process of the ENnies is done. Some were selling them off to game stores, some were keeping them, some were giving them away. It was up to them. They changed the process where judges could no longer just kind of be reelected. The names have changed. It used to be I could go in here and see, was it 5 names here, and 4 would have been the same as the prior year, and it was the same people constantly. That's been changed. Also, it used to always be Paizo and Wizards of the Coast winning every year. And then Paizo and Wizards of the Coast said, hey, we're not going to participate anymore. But Wizards of the Coast, they're in, just so you know. And they're in with probably their, not one of their best releases. Let's put it that way. It's one that got a very mixed response from the 5e crowd. Some loved it, some certainly didn't. My guess is it's going to be a winner because it's WotC. And just like a number of years ago, when Zach Smith gamed the system, WotC, just by being in the running, is basically gaming the system. But judges spotlight winners. If you don't recognize 90% of the releases or the publishers, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Judges spotlight winners. Kevin Combs, One Breath Left. Stout Press. Stout Press. Sorry. Jim D. Alessio, Dungeons of Drakkenheim, Ghostfire Gaming. Christopher Gath, Void 1680 AM, Bannerless Games. Candace McAfee, Moonlight on Rosville Beach, a queer game of disco and cosmic horror. And Shauna Ratliff, Faycraft, Exalted Funeral. Now, Faycraft, Exalted Funeral. Why does Exalted Funeral sound familiar? Well, because Exalted Funeral has put out a number of old school releases or high-end RPG releases. So Faycraft is essentially system neutral. It's an open-ended, system-friendly way to generate unique and memorable characters. It is a companion to and expansion of Craftwork, which offers a somewhat flexible approach to more traditional fantasy characters. So, you could certainly use that to include shape-shifting, diminutive fae, awesome giants. You can give some detail. It says it works in most fantasy game formats and systems. Okay. I mean, that looks interesting. And I'll be honest, the price is $15 for the print plus PDF, $9 for the PDF only. So I would go print plus PDF, honestly. I'm not sure what shipping is. But, all right, that's interesting. We have a judge's a choice spotlight. Now, these are the nominees. These are your finalists. Broken Tales for Best Adventure. Broken Tales, The Royal Anvil Publishing. Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel. Why does that sound familiar? Not one of the best received adventures from Wizards of the Coast. However, if I were a betting man, I'd say it's going to come down between Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel and Vaesen RPG Seasons of Mystery. Free League. Free League has a big following, puts out quality stuff. All right, so they're a recognizable name for voters. Unexpected Wedding Invitation by Midnight Tower. VHS Very Horror Stories by Aces Games. My 2 cents. Radiant Citadel, Seasons of Mystery. That's going to be your gold and silver. Best Aid Accessory Digital. DD Dice, Rim Space Planet Generator, Sonic Library, the Session Zero system. We deal in lead Gunslinger Generator. I don't know of many games that are Western RPGs, so that one you could probably looks interesting. You could probably scratch that off your list. That's a tough one. I'm guessing it's going to be the Dice and maybe the Session Zero system. I don't know. Don't know if I want to know. Best Aid Accessory Non-Digital. Decuma, the R&D for your RPG. Golden Lasso Games. By the way, do you notice something most of these are very obscure publishers. I kind of follow some of the indie publishers, not just the ones that are OSR and D20, but systems that stray away from that. Not seeing any. Expanded Character Sheet Journals, Renegade Games Studios. The Book of the New Jerusalem, Pelgrane Press. Pelgrane gets some interesting followings. The Book of New Jerusalem could work with any of your Cthulhian games, but it's a little obscure. The Maw Adventure Set #1 from Obscurity at Walser. The Witcher Hybrid Dice Set, Wolf, Golem's Heart, Q Workshop. That to me is going to be your gold. This is in Vegas. We're not putting money on this stuff, folks. All right. Best Art Cover. Blackbird, Servants of the Gods, Special Edition. Andrews McNeil Publishing, which tells me, and let's see if I am right. This is for... Oh, it's powered by Zweihander. So it isn't Zweihander, but it is powered by Zweihander. But I believe that they no longer are publishing Zweihander. Historica Arcanum, the City of Crescent, Metis Creative. Shiver Gothic, Secrets of Spire Home Special Edition Powerful Games. Swords of the Serpentine, Pelgrane Press. The Xanadu Nibiru expansion by Arcuna Media. Listen, Zweihander, love it or hate it, it has a following. And I think Pelgrane Press has a following. I could be wrong. Interior Art, Best. Flabbergasted, The Wanderer's Tome. Incantations, Metalweave Games. Metalweave Games puts out some interesting looking stuff. Oz, a fantastical role-playing setting. Again, Andrew McNeil Universal. Wow, look at them stepping up. Seven Sinners, Mana Project Studio. Vaesen RPG, Mythic Britain and Ireland, Free League Publishing. Free League has a lot of good stuff out. Whether you like their systems or not, it's another question. But the printing quality, the look, it's top notch. Best Cartography, Blade Runner RPG Starter Set, Free League Publishing. I'm ready to put my money possibly on that. Campaign Builder, Cities and Towns Map Folio, Kobold Press. This is going to be a tight contest. Claw Atlas, new map for Beak, Feather, and Bone. Possible Worlds Games. Duck Quest, Exalted Funeral. Exalted Funeral puts out good stuff. That's Darcy Perry. Darcy's a friend of mine. I wish him luck. But he's got some big names here. High Guard Update 2022, Mongoose Publishing. So we'll see how that breaks out. Best electronic book, Brindlewood Bay, The Gauntlet Gaming Community, Coven of Cats mini campaign, RNW, Host and Hostility, 3 Regency Call of Cthulhu scenarios, Miskatonic Repository, Lichdom, Feral Wizard Library, Vault of the Blood Mage, Crypt Thing Press. Oh, Vault of the Blood Mage. Now, what would that be? That sounds interesting. Okay, it's for 5e. It's a copper. I don't see it probably coming in. Lichdom. Let's see what Lichdom looks like. Lichdom is a solo RPG about the perilous journey of a sorcerer towards immortality. You have to use, I think it's 2d6. Yes, 2d6 and a standard deck of cards to play this game. It's obscure, but it might just fit in the. But it's also, by the way, folks, it's also in print. But I don't know if you need to get it in print. So, Vault of the Blood Mage. So, best family game product. By the way, definitely not Baldur's Gate 3. Oof. I'm sorry. That was yesterday's video. But, I don't know. People are taking it personal. Avatar Legends, the role-playing game starter set. Magpie Games, Avatar is popular. Color My Quest, Dice Up Games. Horseshoe Academy, 9th level games. Princess Guard, Amalara Game Studio. And the Goblins, Slow Quest. Avatar Gold only because of name recognition. Remember, this isn't what is actually best. Remember, this has nothing to do with quality, or very little to do with quality. It has everything to do with a popularity contest. So if you can motivate people to go out and vote daily, vote from their local McDonald's using the free Wi-Fi there, vote from their phone 5G connection, vote from home, get yourself, I don't know, one of those VPNs and vote from 17 different countries. There's a lot of ways to finagle this. This is, and I'm not spilling any secrets here by saying this. Okay, so yes, it used to be that people looked at a gold or a silver ENnie and were like, "Oh my God, holy shit, these are amazing products." And now we take it with a grain of salt because we've seen how the sausage gets made. Best free product, Exclusion Zone Botanist, Excellent Press, Root, the RPG Talon Hill Quick Start, Magpie Games, Shrine of the Jaguar Princess, Trident Game Books. Now that is an interesting one. It is a 4th level adventure for Shadow Dark. Looks very well done. You can name your own price. You can download it for free. It's a 4th level adventure. They're asking a $9.99 donation is appreciated. You can literally look before you buy. It's a 4th level character, so it's not going to be your introduction adventure. But from what you see here on the page, it looks decent. So I would not be upset if that won. Stranded, Mongoose Publishing. Now, what is Stranded for? Stranded is for Traveler. A free Christmas present for everyone. It's an adventure for Traveler. That could also be in the running. I would think that Shadow Dark has a better chance. The 2022 Level 1 Anthology from 9th Level Games. Okay. Now, this is where it becomes interesting. Best game. Fabula Ultima Core Rulebook. Need games and rooster games. I don't want to be the person that says I haven't heard of it, but okay. Flabbergasted, The Wanderer's Tome. Okay. Pasión de las Pasiones. Magpie Game. Slug Blaster, kick flip over a quantum centipede. Wilkie's Candy Lab. Trophy RPG, the Gauntlet Gaming Community. Now, by the way, if you go, I'm going to link the EnWorld site. You can go to all these games. They are linked there. You know, you can see, you make your own decisions. I have found I only vote for categories that I actually give a shit about. And most of these I am not going to give a shit about. Best Layout and Design, Blade Runner RPG Core Book, Free League. Eldritch Overload, Tarot and Codex, Weird Works LLC. Frontier Scum, Games Omnivorous. Nolan Locke's Exquisite Corpse, The Corpse Exquisite. Women Are Werewolves, 9th level games. I would guess that Free League is going to get this just for name recognition. Best Monster Adversary, Darklands, Black Lantern Productions. Fate Forge Book 5, Creatures 2, Netherworld, Studio Gate. Ruins of Symbarium Bestiary, Free League Publishing. Seven Sinners Mana Project Studio. Twilight Fables, Isaac Ring Creations. But that name I recognize, Roderick Wabel. So why do I recognize it? Well, let's take a peek. Okay. Twilight Fables includes more than 200 creatures from folklore and legend, dozens of magical items and artifacts, several races, species, crafting rules, a plug-and-play campaign, several character options, such as classes and even rules, to become an archfey yourself. For Dungeons and Dragons, 336 pages, it's not saying which edition. Although I am looking at the pages here, and it's for 5th edition. So there you go. If you're a 5e player, though, it's a nice amount of tokens. He did, Roderick, I will say, the works of his that I've seen have been good. So if he's doing a monster book, it might be good. Best online content. So it's no longer best blog, I guess. Online content, Albion Absi's Geographical Almanac, Cannibal Halfling Games, Elven Tower Blog, Linda Codega's IO9 RPG Reporting, Gizmodo. That's like a real place, right? TTRPG Kids. Best Organized Play. All right. Bug Hunt, Cat's Paws, Red Door Black Heart, Spectacle at Shrineholt, Under the Cover of Stars. Now, is organized play, or is that like the GM's Guild stuff? Because I looked up a couple of these and went back to the GM's Guild. I didn't see that they were organized play, but I could have missed that. All right. Best Podcast, Blackwater Bastards, Call of Cthulhu, Bookshops of Arkham. Now, I might want to check that one out. How We Roll. Seth Skarkowski and Transplanter, The Second Stranger. Well, I will say at least it isn't Ken and Robin talk about stuff being nominated. So there we go. Best Production Values. Blackbird's RPG, again. Carbon Gray RPG Deluxe Box Set, Magnetic Press Play. Die, the Role-Playing Game Special Edition. Household and Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, The Enemy Within, Empire Ruins Collector Edition. I gotta say, these have been the Enemy Within. I don't have the collector's edition, but this does look very pretty. I gotta admit to that. Luxurious spot UV finish. So it looks spot on. Maybe you'll get some name recognition. I don't know. Best RPG related product: Dragon Bond, Dragons of the Red Moon, Epic Encounters, Cove of the Dragon Turtle, Steam Forge Games I recognize, Improv for Gamers, Second Edition, Evil Hat, Owlbear Plush. Well, the Owlbear Plush has to be it. Come on. I mean, we all want the Owlbear Plush, right? Where's my Owlbear plushie? Listen, if this doesn't win a gold or a silver, there is no God. Okay? You want that Owlbear plushie. Is it worth $35? I don't know. But Metal Weave Games, BBB Theory, I get their calendar every year. It is spot on. It's a beautiful thing. I give it to my niece. So, best rules. Are we getting near the end? Maybe not. Holy crap. Avatar Legends. High Guard Update 2022. That's for Traveler. Hunter the Reckoning. 50, oh, jeez. Rivers of London, the role playing game by Chaosium. Now, that looks like an interesting. I guess it isn't qualified. Oh, I guess yeah. All right. It looks like it is the Magical London. That might be interesting. Don't think I'd ever get my players to play it, but certainly interesting. Trophy RPG. Best setting, Drakkenhall, City of Monsters, Pelgrane Press. Shiver, Gothic, Secrets of Spiderhome, Parable Games. Swords of the Serpentine, Pelgrane Press. Two titles within there. Vastin RPG, Mythic Britain and Ireland, Free League. Vermin 2047, Survival Kit, Studio Agate. Uh, Best supplements, Barkeep on the Borderlands. Sounds interesting. And I believe it would be Old School OSR, a pub crawl, point crawl adventure. 80 pages, $10 in PDF. Um, I'll probably snag it. This is the only way I would have found out about it. So I'll probably snag it. Incantations, Metal Weave Games. Uh, into the Kess and Citadel. What in games? Intoximancy, Steve Conley. Enroll and play the sci-fi character kit. Well, we're getting near the end there, folks. Best writing. Gran Mechanismo. Osprey Games. Well written stuff. It's, I don't want to say more like a textbook, but they're just well written. Necrobiotic Core Rulebook, penny for a tale. Swords of the Serpentine. This might be a multiple winner from Pelgrane Press. The Book of New Jerusalem, Pelgrane Press. The Wild Sea RPG, Mythopia Games. Product of the Year. Well, Swords of the Serpentine is on that list. Trophy RPG box that's on that list. Vastin RPG, Mythic Britain and Ireland. Now, if you win the game of Product of the Year and you don't win your category, there's something broken with you voting. Broken Tales, Eldritch Overload, Tarot and Codex, Fabula Ultima, Core Rulebook, Flabbergasted, The Wanderer's Tome, Household, Two Little Mice, Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel. Yes, this could be the Product of the Year. Rivers of London, a role-playing game, Chaosium. So, there you go, folks. It's exciting, right? No, it's not. Now, in about a week and a half, a week from this coming Wednesday, we're going to have Skeeter Green on the Talking Crit live stream because Skeeter wants to talk about the ENnies. And maybe Skeeter will have some insights into their prior, I don't know, issues. I'm sorry. Again, the ENnies is a popularity contest. It's what it really comes down to. Yes, the judges shrink the lists, but they give you who you can vote for. You know, and it's all about social media. So if you're on this list, if I read your game, read your release, read your supplement about it, you better get on social media and start pumping it because it's the only way you're going to win this stuff. You need to get out there. You need to take care of business because it's a popularity contest, not a quality contest. Just making that clear. So, folks, on that note, be safe, be well, God bless, roll those dice, roll them well. I will be back again tomorrow with another video. I know, it's so exciting. By the way, subscribe, like, comment. We get to 3,000. We're looking to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of July. If we do, we will do a giveaway. How much of a giveaway? Drive-through RPG gift certificates on one of our live streams. I would say, I guess we could keep it within the normal realm. Maybe a total of $300 in the giveaways. But and maybe Bad Michael has something to that list, but we'll see. So again, but you got to hit the subscriber numbers to make that happen. I know. It's your money anyway from using the links in the bottom of the screen. Tenkar-Tavern.games /drive-through. Sorry, DTRPG. Yes. If you spend money using that link, a few coin go back to the tavern, and in the end, some of that coin goes back to you all in contests and giveaways. I like giveaways. All right, folks. On that note, God bless. I'm out of here.